All right, everyone. 17 and a half minutes to go here before the lightning delay is over, and I'm joined by a special guest, the Mayor of Crowley, Mr. Chad Monceaux.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
It's going good. It's wet out there. I'm glad to be in here.
It is definitely a little wet, but you know, I was walking up to the stadium with Mr. Peter Kirsch, our recreation director for the city, and my umbrella was not big enough for both of us. And I told him, I said, you know, I don't think I'm going to complain about the rain. We'll just deal with it because we definitely need it.
Yeah, I mean, it's been crazy how dry everything's been. And you got a burn ban and everything. And, I mean, it's crazy. And so this rain is kind of bittersweet. We wanted to play a football game, but also the state needs some rain.
That's right. So we'll take the rain. It's we're going to work around it. It actually slowed down a bit here, so it looks like it might have slacked off a bit, and maybe we'll get a break for the second half, and they'll be able to play with a dry ball.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that would be great for them. But I actually ran into you a few weeks ago at football practice, and I got to say it was pretty awesome to see you out there talking to the players. I'm sure a lot of them got a kick out of it, and it's awesome just to see the support that the city of Crowley has given John Melvin University.
Yeah, you know, and that's the whole point. I want to be sure that these young men and women who are coming to our city to, first of all, further their education, but also play the sports with the school. I want to make sure that they are welcome to our city. You know, we have to be good stewards of hospitality here, so that we can make them feel at home, and so they don't have to worry about you know, being out of place, and they can focus on school and sports and make the best of it. But we love having everyone here. I'll tell you, the general public and the businesses, restaurants, and all that all of the students have been frequenting, they all have great things to say about the students, man. Really good people. Yeah. And you know, some absolutely fine, upstanding citizens that are here with us. So.
Yeah, I mean, these kids, you know, you talked about they have to focus on school and athletics, but a lot of these kids have actually gotten jobs within the community.
Yes.
Because, you know, these kids are hard working. They're studying, they're playing sports, they're practicing, and they're working at your local restaurants and businesses and whatnot. And, I mean, that is hats off to them.
They are. And you know, we can't forget one other thing that they do that is very important and extremely helpful. You know, we have a lot of events. Rice Festival's coming up in October. Kids Day is coming up here this month in September. We have lots of events and things going on around the city throughout the year. And every time we reach out to John Melvin University, they always have someone or a group of these young men and women who are willing to help and volunteer and help out with these events. So, you know, their community service hours, if you will, their volunteering is really, really helpful in our city also, and we're blessed to have them here.
Well, I got to say, you know, these kids, they obviously we talked about the school, the work, the athletics, the volunteering. I mean, these are great kids. They also make time to go to church, obviously. Yes. And they have all kind of mandatory events and study hall and all this stuff. They've got busy schedules, and, you know, they're all really good kids, as you mentioned.
They do. Look, I'll tell you, I'm fortunate to be the mayor of our great city and serve the people in this city. And an added bonus is to have John Melvin University here now and bringing the things that they bring to our city. But, you know, John Melvin University actually started a golf team this year. Yeah. And I think there's 4 team members on the team, I think. And one of those team members is my son. So
awesome.
I'm pretty excited about that. So he's still enrolled in SLCC, going for the electrician stuff. But he's also enrolled in John Melvin, and
awesome.
I'm excited about it, and they're actually playing. So this weekend, the cities of Jennings and Crowley are having our first ever tournament, golf tournament this weekend. and him and a friend of his, Gavin LeBlanc, who also plays for JMU baseball and golf, are playing in that tournament this weekend. And they played today. They did well. They had, I think they had a 67 today.
Oh, wow.
And then they'll be playing again tomorrow here in Crowley at Bayou Bend. But yeah, pretty excited. My son's part of the college.
Well, I didn't realize you were a JMU dad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's even better.
I guess that's right.
You can get a sticker on the back of your car.
I need a JMU dad sticker. That's it.
Well, I got to say that's awesome for you to have a son here. JMU they're obviously building. It's the second year, and this is the first ever football game here at Crowley High, and I mean this stadium is shared between Notre Dame and Crowley High and John Melvin now.
That
so
is right.
Obviously couldn't play at all without the facility, and they're building in a lot of ways, and it's just awesome to see, especially everything would have been okay if they would have came out here and lost today, but nah, they came out here and put up 41 in the first half.
That's right. And I'll tell you, they were fighting out there, man. They were really playing well. They were pushing through and doing what they needed to do. It was an absolute treat to be able to watch this first half, and I'm excited about the second half to come up here in I guess a little over 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes now.
Yeah,
we'll be ready for the second half, but I'm excited about it. It's been a joy to watch. And look, anybody out there listening, and I've been promoting and pushing JMU on my social media pages, both my mayor page and my personal page. And look, this is a great event for the whole family to come out and just enjoy yourself, enjoy the evening. It's not going to rain every time. Obviously, it rained this time, but the rain actually has stopped. So, and it's affordable. This isn't. It's not going to cost you $60, $80, $100 to come and watch this football game. I think it's $15 a person to come and watch. And,
I think kids were 10.
And it's
like
so
that.
it's very affordable. It's right here in Crowley. Bring the whole family out, come watch, and then just enjoy it. It's something that's I think is going to be great to build on.
John Melvin University.
And I got to say, I know you probably know a thing or two about event planning, but to get a game on for the first time, there's a lot that goes into it. And as the sports information director, I've had a small glimpse into what these coaches, especially, I mean, you got 3 hours before the game, and these coaches are building programs. They're calling about this. They're calling about that. They're trying to make sure every single detail has been ironed out. And I'm just impressed and so glad that it was able to get this game was able to get underway. We got an opponent in after we had an opponent back out on such short notice. I mean, I'm just so glad that this was able to happen. I think it's huge for John Melvin.
And this is big. This is great. And I'm glad you mentioned that, because we definitely have to give a shout out to the coaches and the staff of JMU for putting in the work to make these things happen, and have these all of these sports. And look, for a brand new school, second year in existence? It's a second year in existence, and there's football, baseball, softball. I mean, there's so many sports, and all of these coaches are just absolutely amazing people working with these young men and women. It's great to watch. It's great to see.
Yeah, they all have great hearts, and the students, the athletes, and the coaches, and even the people in the office, and I mean, they're all just such great people, and I think we're very happy. I don't want to speak for everyone, but I think everyone at JMU is very happy to be a part of the city of Crowley, and I hope y'all feel the same.
I'll tell you, I believe that. I believe that everyone involved with JMU is pleased with its location.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, speaking on behalf of the city of Crowley, as the mayor, I am beyond excited to have them here. We are pleased to have them here. Again, great group of people, both the staff and the students and athletes.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for coming on, Mayor Chad Monceaux. I really appreciate having you on.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.